Did I go too far telling my daughter her situation is her undoing? This situation has been building for years, and after another argument in the car, I finally snapped at my oldest daughter. Now my wife thinks I crossed the line, but honestly I feel like I reached the end of my patience. I have 2 daughters. My younger daughter, who I will call Chloe, is about to finish university and recently accepted a very good job offer with a major company. She worked incredibly hard for years, earned scholarships, stayed focused, and managed to graduate without debt. Everyone in the family is proud of her because she really sacrificed a lot to get where she is. My older daughter, who I will call Natalie, had a very different path. She started university but gradually stopped attending classes, lost interest, and eventually failed out after her grades collapsed. Since then, she has been working in restaurants and struggling financially while also carrying a large amount of student debt. I have genuinely tried to support her over the years. I have helped her financially when I could, encouraged her to return to school or look into career programs, and tried to motivate her without making her feel judged. But over time, something changed in her attitude. Instead of focusing on improving her own situation, she became increasingly resentful of her younger sister. Every accomplishment Chloe reaches seems to upset her. If Chloe buys something nice, Natalie makes comments. If Chloe talks about work, Natalie shuts down or becomes sarcastic. Family celebrations have started feeling tense because everything somehow circles back to comparisons between them. The latest blow-up happened after dinner a few nights ago. Chloe casually mentioned she was planning a trip overseas later this year now that she had secured her job. It was not some bragging speech. It was just a quick excited comment about finally being able to travel after years of studying and saving. The second we got into the car afterward, Natalie exploded. She started ranting about how unfair everything was and how Chloe gets to have an exciting life while she struggles just to pay bills. Then their comments became more personal and cruel. She started insulting her sister, acting like Chloe did not deserve any of her success and implying she had somehow just gotten lucky. That is when I finally lost my temper. I told her she needed to stop being jealous and accept that the reason her life looks different right now is because of the choices she made. I reminded her that nobody forced her to skip classes or throw away opportunities she had been given. I said it was unfair to constantly punish her sister emotionally for succeeding. The argument got ugly after that. Natalie accused me of favouring her sister and acting like she's a failure. She has barely spoken to me since. My wife later told me that while she understood my frustration, she thought the way I phrased it was too harsh and probably humiliating. Now I keep wondering whether I gave my daughter a reality check she genuinely needed, or whether I kicked her while she was already struggling and made things even worse between us.